Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come. Let's talk. Hello, hi, my name is Sharon. Thank you so much for pressing play. I hope you like it here. I hope you stay. Let's debrief. I am not happy with you guys. Basadi, aki happy. Bafazi, angiko happy. Woman, I ain't happy with y'all. Come, sit down. Let's talk. I do not like the discourse that's taking place in Dr. Celiwe's comment section. And most of it is from us. I mean, that's a crazy story. I'm not refuting the fact that it's a crazy story. It's shocking. It's a lot happening there. I'm not refuting the fact that it was a shock to hear some of those things. Personally, not entirely shocked because a lot of people have been love scammed. A lot of people are still being love scammed. A lot of women are financing their husbands and their boyfriends' lifestyles. We're not hearing this for the first time. But why are we so angry? What is justifying our rage in her comment section? I mean, let's talk, right? Firstly, Celiwe, guys, has taken accountability of her wrongs. She is taking accountability of the fact that she was young, dumb, and naive, right? And you know what? At some point, we were all young, dumb, and naive. There are certain decisions that we've made in our lives where it's questionable. I'm just like, Sharon, girl, what were you thinking? Did you even think? Were you even okay? Especially when it pertains to love, guys. Especially when it pertains to love and to relationships. We've all acted delulu at some point in our lives. If you haven't, my darling, my sister, my brother, if you have never, I'm so proud of you. Keep at it because there's something that you're doing right. But for the most part, most of us were young, dumb, and naive at a certain point in our lives. I've done stuff where I'm just like Sharon, where I'm just like my brain and my flesh were two separate legal entities. Like my body and my brain existed separately. My brain was not in function. It was not in use. It had depleted. It was worn out. It had depreciated in value. It was not there. It did not exist. I was brainless. My brain had removed itself from me because nothing else can justify some other things that we go through, especially in relationships, guys. And we all learn most of the time in hindsight because hindsight, whether we like it or not, is a good teacher. Because when you are in the situation, you are going along dululu with the situation. You are letting go of your families. You are saying, you are calling your families and friends all kinds of names, isolating yourself. But at the most part of it, common sense, medulla oblongata, has taken 10 steps back, and you are now here functioning without a brain, functioning completely brainless. So for a minute, guys, let's just agree that she's also worthy of redemption. I'm also not a big fan of some of you in her comment section saying that, coming for her qualification and saying that, how is she even a doctor? Hypo, guys. No. You are not exempt from heartbreak because of your academic knowledge. You are not exempt of ugowa because you're of your NQF level. No. You are not exempt of going through life's challenges because you're a cum laude student. My dear, we are all going to go through it at some point. And our biggest one is in relationships, platonic or romantic. Yes, a lot of the times when I was listening to the story, I was like, oh, girl, no, I'm judging you. No, that's crazy. Oh my word. But like, do you understand that the crazy person is not Celiwe right now? The crazy person is the girl, Celiwe, the young girl that was in that relationship with that guy. Them having broken up, whether he walked away, whether she walked away, but her also intentionally removing herself from the situation, whether it's before or after the guy left. She also made a decision to not run after him or to stop running after him and decide that I'm moving forward. That is the day where she got her power back. That is the day where she fought for herself. That is the day where she was like, you know what? Out with this toxicity, out with this narcissist, out with this misogynist, and out with this leech. Because that's what he did in her life. But we are now on our keypads acting as if we also have never gored at a certain point in our lives. We also have not been dealt with life in relationships, you know? Simjaja too much, guys. We are judging her as if she's not worthy of redemption. We are judging her as if that is not her past. Like, we are judging her as if she's currently in that situation and everybody's telling her to leave and she's staying. We are judging her as if she's gone back to that man. We are judging her as if she still desires this man. No, guys, that is her past. And we all have a past, guys. No, ladies, we've all got a past. We've all have instances where life has dealt with us. But having to say I am not that person anymore, having to say I was young, I was dumb, I was naive, I was used, I was delulu, I was confused, And when you sit now on the other side, you are the victor. So Celiwe, you are the victor for walking out of that situation, for removing yourself from the dark cloud. And I mean, guys, we honestly have heard of these stories before. It's not the first time. Why are we all up in arms? Are we now up in arms because the value of the car she's paying? But she's honestly not the first woman who we've come across who bought a car for her man, for her boyfriend even. She's not the first one. She's not the first one where she stayed in an abusive relationship. She's not the first one. She's not the first one where she's lost herself and allowed herself to be controlled by this guy. She's honestly not the first one. So why are we so unforgiving towards her? Is it because of the value of the car that she was paying for? Is it because of the guy's nationality? Like, why are we so worked up? Like, it's okay to sit with your friends and say, oh, Celiwe uyahlanya, guys, she's so crazy. No, I will never do that. All right? But it's one thing to go under her comment section and spew judgment and hate and condemn her for her past. Ay, Betuna, not for her past. No, not from a situation where she removed herself. Do you understand that Celiwe is the one who picked up her camera, pressed record, and told us her story? We did not find out. She pressed record and brought us into her toxic marriage. She owns her story. And she brought it to light to complete strangers. Why are we hating? Why are we judging her? Why are we using all of those words under her comments, guys? Because of her past. People who walk away from their past and are even confident enough to share that past with complete strangers are victors, guys. They are warriors, and their stories need to be told, and you need to listen with a level of less judgment. You need to listen and hear her, so that in your youth or in your old age, you also are wiser. You also know that, hi, these are the signs. No, not with me. Because she came out and said, I want the story to help someone. She said, I want my past to help someone. But we are condemning her because of her past. Her past? Guys, we've all got ugly pasts. We've all got ugly pasts. And that hate that we are spewing there in her comments is unwarranted. No, it's uncalled for. It's honestly uncalled for, and most of it is coming from us women. Young and old, likewise. We've seen, watched, heard, read a lot of instances where young, old, aged women, mainly, were being taken advantage of, were being love scammed of their pension monies. Old women who are being love scammed into their pension monies and left with nothing. But why is there no grace for her? Why are we so unforgiving towards her? Why the rage towards her? Guys, heartbreak does not care how young you are. Being dribbled does not care about your background and the fact that you've got a trust fund. Heartbreak does not filter. You are not immune of it because you've went and studied abroad or because of your qualification. None of that. Heartbreak and umgoa will still come at you regardless of. The day Celiwe accepted that she messed up was long before she picked up the camera. She did not start realizing. Yes, on certain instances she was remembering and being like, yo, hi bandla, this man dribbled me. But she did not find out and realize when she picked up the camera that, yo, I messed up. When she was going through being blacklisted, when she was going through her running in the rain to get to work for a call late at night, in those moments where she was looking at her children's education and going, no, my children deserve better because I can afford better. When she was looking at herself after that man had beat her up, that's when she realized, yeah, I'm living under a dark cloud, and anytime it can be over for me. And that's when she rid herself from that mess. Because what that thing was, it was a hot mess. But she removed herself from it, which for me takes a lot of guts. Celiwe could have easily been running after that man. Come back, love of my life. Come back. But guys, she says, I messed up and I'm starting to rebuild my life. I am starting to do better. I'm starting to think wiser. She has made peace with the fact that they played her. Why are we so mad? We are so mad. Yes, it's shocking. But that does not justify being keypad warriors and all of the words we are saying to her. Guys. What happened to holding each other's hands and walking together with someone and empathizing with someone? Especially where you know that they are going to read those. Yes, with your friends you can go crazy and how you will never ever find yourself in that situation until you find yourself in that situation. Yes, you can sit, laugh, but not when she's gonna read it, guys. I mean, she's still going through a journey. And now that she's opened us into that world, she's now going to regress, condemn herself, think, why was I so stupid? And go through all of those emotions that she has probably dealt with again because of y'all. Guys, we need to be more supportive when people come out and tell their stories, because there lies a lot of bravery. There lies a lot of courage. And if we keep doing what we're doing to Celiwe and pressing women down when they are sharing their life's experiences, we're not going to progress. We're not going to go anywhere. So Celiwe, kudos to you from removing yourself from that nonsense, because that's what it was. That was nonsense. But kudos to you for having the guts to move on with your children and rid them of that nonsense. Another thing we're going to have to talk about, guys, is why in 2025 are we still getting married in community of property? Why? Now they're going through divorce and this guy is going to walk away with her pension. We need to sit and come back and talk about getting married in community of property, guys. It's 2025. You have honestly got no business getting married in community of property in 2025. Stop doing it. Honestly, stop doing it. So to wrap up the Dr. Celiwe issue, guys, let's have grace for people's pasts. Let's stop being overly judgmental over a journey that people have walked and have victored from. Do you know how courageous it is to record yourself talking about your toughest umgo at the hands of a man that you loved so dearly, or just anything? So in the comment section, let's try, bandla, to have a better grace and empathy, especially when people have walked away from toxicity. Let's be gentler. Let's be more gentle with one another. Let's be more understanding. Let's receive people who are walking away from their past with a little bit more love. You know what I mean? Because we are then the ones making it so difficult for these people to forgive themselves and move away from that. And what I applaud Celiwe about is the fact that she's moving on from that past. And she's making the conscious decision to move forward and rebuild. So I was really upset by that comment section. I was appalled by that comment section. I was shook. I kept saying, what? Honestly kept saying, the whole time. My jaw was on the floor. More from the comment section than from when she was sharing her story. So let's be gentler, guys. Let's be gentler. Let's love each other a bit more. And let's just be kinder to people who've gone through it. Because, like I said, guys, to a certain level of degree, we were all young, dumb, and naive. And now we are older and wiser, and we move differently, okay? Anyway, just don't do it again, my love. Just don't do it again. My babes, just do not do it again. Okay? Just, my sister, don't do it again. Do not do it again. Guys, there's nothing wrong with buying. I desire to buy my husband a car. My husband likes classical cars, beautiful cars. Ooh, I desire to be able to have the money to buy him the car of his dreams. Okay, I desire to be able to pay 23 grand. Okay, I desire to buy it cash. But I really desire to do that before I die. And you know why? Because it is reciprocated. It does not mean when I buy him something, then my children are going to I'm changing my children's schools. We are now not eating or living like we do. We are now compromising our state of living because now I want to buy my husband his dream car. No. I'm going to work so hard to make sure that I save up enough money and then I can buy this man a car without it even coming out of our monthly expenses. This is on me. This is me. Ke jere cash yaka ka ya shopong ka rekela monna koloi. Ke jere 3 million yaka ka ya shopong ka rekela monna koloi. I desire to do that because it's not making me live less than. I am not forced to. I'm not held under duress. I am not told that he wants a Mercedes-Benz or nothing. I am not forced into it, coerced, lured, lied, pressured into doing it. I'm doing it because I love this man. He's good to me. He's kind to me. And it's reciprocated. He does beautiful things for me and I desire to do beautiful things for him. It's healthy, man. So let's stop, guys. Let's stop spewing hate, okay? That's how I close out. I love you guys so much and I'll definitely see you soon. Bye.